someone that I love so much is Brenda Bashad, because of the way that he's able to just go on camera, speak without a script, and in one take he's able to just do that and crush it. And I'm always like, how in the world does this guy do this thing? Here I am right now, my tongue is twisting. This is the second take this particular video, but you know, at the end of the day, I'm telling myself, you are preparing yourself. I could look at him and say, I can't speak like Brenda Bashad, so you know what, I might as well not even do it. But here I am putting in the work. What's the first thing that comes into your mind when you hear that word procrastination? Most people, what comes into their mind is time management, how to manage your time. But high performers realize that procrastination is not so much about time management, but about attention. Focusing your attention, energy, all your energies, spiritual, mental, emotional, physical energies towards achieving a particular goal. The first law of thermodynamics states that energy is neither created nor destroyed, but is transformed from one form to the other. So if energy is neither created nor destroyed, that means we have the energy to achieve those goals. But how come we still don't do those things? How come we still don't take those steps? That means something must be taking our energy. Now, those things are what I call energy stealers. If we are going to move from procrastinator to performer, then we must take note of those energy stealers and what we are going to do about them. Number one energy stealer is this: people pleasing. How come it's when you decided to settle down to work on that book, to work on that proposal, that your phone started going off? You got that message from a friend saying, look, I need your help urgently. Just at that moment that you settle down to work on that proposal or on that project. How come the call or the message didn't come in when you were watching your favorite Netflix show? Just that moment that you said, okay, hey, I need to do this work, then that call came in. And guess what happens? Because you are afraid to say no to them, you decide to cancel what you were working on and attend to them. Now, that's a number one sign of people pleasing. When you are beginning to walk on eggshells around somebody, maybe a friend or a family member, because you can't say no to them. And now here's the thing, I'm not saying emergencies doesn't come up, because this is life happens. But when you are afraid of saying no to somebody because of the drama or the fit they are going to throw, then you need to start taking note of it and to say to yourself, at the end of the day, as a high performer, I'm not going to be measured by the amount of people that I please. What am I going to be measured on? And that's why I say, to solve the issue of people pleasing, you must know your KPIs. What are my key performance indices? What am I going to be measured on? If you say, for instance, you are a writer or you are an author, then your key performance index is the books that you release. If you say you are a coach, your key performance index are the courses that you put out there. What are you measuring your performance on? Know that people pleasing is not part of your KPI. Focus on your KPI. Focus on those things, that the products that you are supposed to be releasing. Number two energy stealer is worry. So here you are worried about yourself, friends, family members. You even meet random strangers and you end up worrying on their behalf. As long as you worry, what that thing is doing is that it's stealing energy from you, and you won't find the energy to do those things that you know that you need to be doing. I put out a post a little while back on social and somebody saw it and he was so upset. What did I say there? I said that the more you worry, the more money ends up running away from you. And the guy was so upset that I would say something like that because he felt that I was out of touch with reality. I'm not out there hustling on the streets under the sun. And I said that, look, you have said it all already. The more you worry about something, the less energy you have to be able to create the things you need to create to get that money that you want. Worry is just an energy stealer. And instead of worrying, this is what you need to be doing. Creating. What are you creating? That time that you are using to worry is the time that you are supposed to be using to create. Number three energy stealer is this: unhealthy comparison. This is another huge energy stealer. So here you are, you see some other people doing their thing, you see how glamorous they are on social, and you are busy comparing yourself to them, saying, oh, how I wish I looked like that, or I don't have that number of followers, or I don't have that number of engagement on social. The more you compare for those reasons, the less energy you have to be that high performer that God has created you to be. And that's why I put unhealthy comparison, because many people will say don't compare yourself with anybody at all. I say say you can compare, but compare for the right reasons. There's a healthy way to compare yourself with other people. Instead of comparing for looks, for likes, number of followers, number one thing you should be asking yourself is, what is the work ethic this person is putting in to get the results that they are getting? The level of creativity they put into their work. How can I put in creativity into what I do? Those are the things you need to compare with. Healthy comparison. So compare for the right reasons. I've shared this before, how someone that I love so much is Brenda Bashad, because of the way that he's able to just go on camera, speak without a script, and in one take he's able to just do that and crush it. And I'm always like, how in the world does this guy do this thing? Here I am right now, my tongue is twisting. This is the second take this particular video, but you know, at the end of the day, I'm telling myself, Kaide, you are preparing yourself. I could look at him and say, I can't speak like Brenda Bashad, so you know what, I might as well not even do it. But here I am putting in the work, standing in front of the camera, talking to you and doing this video, because it's about saying, are you willing to put in the work? Number 4 reason is this, that's resentment. Someone did something to you that was really unfair, or some things happened to you that were just absolutely just not your fault, and now you are in a place where you are bitter, you are hurt, you are disappointed. Those things will only steal away from your energy. If you are feeling resentment, let go. Just let go. And I say just let go, not to sound flippant and not to make light of anything that you are going through, but to say, if you are watching me right now, you definitely are a high performer, and I know you are in that place where you are beginning to sense that there is more that you can be and do give. And if you are right now sensing that in your heart, but you have that heavy burden of something that was unfair that happened to you, my advice is that you need to let go to be able to make progress, to move forward, achieve those goals that you want to achieve, to be that high performer that you are sensing in your heart right now. Please do let go. The final energy stealer is an unhealthy lifestyle. Here we are, we're trying to achieve certain goals, and we're saying to ourselves, you know what, after I've achieved that goal, I will start taking care of my health and fitness. And anytime people say that, I always say to them, okay, imagine you are in the woods and you had to cut down a tree, and you have an axe, or you have a cutlass, whatever gadget you are using, or you have a chainsaw. Now, does it make sense to sharpen the axe or to sharpen the chainsaw or the cutlass after you have cut down the tree or before you cut down the tree? Now, that's the same way when we have that attitude towards our health and fitness, by saying, I will take care of my health and fitness after I've achieved that goal. The truth about it is that your health and fitness is your tool, your work tool, your chainsaw, your axe. It is only how you sharpen it that will give you the energy to achieve that goal you want to achieve. Here you are, you've been pursuing, going after that goal 6 months, 1 year. Trust me, start taking care of your health and fitness and see how the time curve will be shortened to get you to where you want to get to. Start leading a healthier lifestyle. If you want to get your energy back and go out there and crush those goals, start leading a healthy lifestyle. If we are going to move from procrastinator to being that high performer that God has created us to be, we need our energy, and we have that energy already. But the thing about it is that we need to be wary of these things called energy stealers. And number 1 there is people pleasing. Instead of people pleasing, focus on your KPIs. Number 2 is worry. Instead of worry, create. Number 3 is unhealthy comparison. Please compare for the right reasons. Number 4 is resentment. Rather than resent, let's let go. And then finally, we have unhealthy lifestyle. Start leading a healthy lifestyle, and you will see yourself have that energy to go out there and crush those goals and be that high performer that God has created you to be. Your greatness is very sure.